Hi, hello. I'm going to bring you a cryptocurrency update. I'm going to share my screen for that. First, we talk about Bitcoin and the chart. So we have seen there was some obvious downtrend. On a monthly time frame, it's actually still in an uptrend. However, we have to consider because there are higher lows, as you can see, and there was a higher high as well. So if we turn around and go up from here, then the uptrend, the monthly uptrend is still intact. However, if you go on the weekly, you already see that it could be a double top, for example, or maybe forming head and shoulders potentially. So there are various scenarios. Also, if I look at the weekly and the bar chart, there have been some pretty ugly closes here, so I have to watch that. Also, daily is rather bearish, so we made lower highs, as you can see here on the daily, higher lows as well. So it's at the moment like consolidating, in my opinion, within a rather large range, actually between 46 and 34. But that could be it. Of course, we have to watch macro. Macro always determines ultimately the crypto market. Crypto is a risk on asset. So therefore, whatever happens in macro, and macro, you're seeing Russia, Ukraine, or the tax season in the US is coming up. So that's macro. On a crypto discussion, there is the tax season might also imply that there is some selling coming up. That's supposed to be in April. So I have to see. Also, with those donations in the Ukraine, my opinion is now the world has seen how easy it is to transfer money without intermediary. You do not know where it comes from, and you also would not know where it goes to. So now people really understood it, actually. I think so. Therefore, I think there's they urgently trying to put some regulations around that, and this maybe also get ugly. Of course, in the long-term, regulations enable more institutions to onboard, and in a regulated market, retail investors are more protected. So it's overall good. However, we have to see how this affects the crypto market. What also could happen, some kind of ban, right? Because the way you can donate money, you can also avoid sanctions. So it's the same principle on how you can utilize blockchain or crypto, right? So I have to see how this is happening. Ultimately, if you just look at the chart on a daily, it's rather bearish. Also, this could be a bear flag forming here, potentially, I think. You have to watch. Ultimately, it all boils down to macro, in my opinion, so I have to see. Speaking about that, macro, and we have here some pretty interesting point. BP and Shell, they all abandon multi-decade Russia investments. Russia can't accept, so there is government will be left with crypto potentially, but then crypto also could essentially be banned. So that's kind of what we have to see. Then also another article here, millions for crypto startups, no real names necessary. So it shows a little bit how funny the crypto space is. There are a lot of projects with anonymous people, or so-called DAOs, where are people behind it, but no people are behind it, no official company set up, which is kind of a way to avoid any regulators to catch you and stay anonymous, basically. So I have to see. I'm not a fan of that, and I don't think this will be sustainable. But let's see. Also, some more bearish news. SEC is now also looking at NFT marketplace, so they look at all of this. Of course, have to see how this goes. And we also have here Doge Burger, something funny, NFT in Dubai, of course. So I have to see how this plays out. NFT adoption, that's what they call it. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.